Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Bodybuilding News Network. Get ready for a first look preview. Justin Rodriguez gearing up for the 2024 Arnold Classic, as well as some insight into Martin Fitzwater's 2024 show lineup, some of the shows he might consider doing. Also, a surprising downsized transformation from Jamie Christian Joe Hall, and finishing it up with Ryan Terry, still looking massive 6 weeks after winning the men's physique Mr. Olympia title. So if you're interested in anything like that, make sure you stay tuned here for the latest buzz in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. If you're new here, thanks for watching. I'm your host, Josh Sanch, here on the Bodybuilding News Network, and let's go ahead and jump into the first story today. We have Justin Rodriguez just under 11 weeks out from the 2024 Arnold Classic. The last time we saw him was at the 2023 Legion Sports Festival, and I would say that the side chest is one of Justin's better shots. It depends, sometimes you like to say his back looks a little bit better, but overall, looking at this physique update, I think he looks pretty ready for 11 weeks out. I think he's on par. He's on the way there, ladies and gentlemen. I think that, when we look at last year's Arnold Classic, it was really exciting for him coming into prejudging, and I'm just so excited to see if he's able to perfect that look again, especially since he's had a good amount of time off in 2023 after doing all those shows. So hopefully we get to see an improved version of Justin and a sharp version of Justin. Moving over to Martin Fitzwater, sharing some physique updates just a couple days ago, essentially a full posing routine, and he did not get the invitation to the Arnold Classic. And in this post, he also mentioned that he did not put in a invitation request for the Arnold UK. So you can expect him not to do those shows, but there's still a lot of opportunity for Martin to do shows like the New York Pro. He could also do Fuad Abiad's new show, the Detroit Pro, also a men's physique Olympia, or a men's open, a men's open Olympia qualifying show. So he's got a lot of options early in the season. Now, if he wants to stay on prep for a few more weeks, he can start looking at some other shows just as they start to trickle in, right? And also, if he has any interest in going overseas, there's lots of European shows in the next, I'd say, 12 weeks, 16 weeks. So you've got a lot of options here. I think he looks like I think he is ready for the Arnold Classic. So I think the best option for him is to jump right into the New York Pro, jump into the Detroit Pro, and then any of the other shows within the continental US would probably be the best for him. If he has to travel over to the United Kingdoms, you're going to think he's going to have to start messing around with water retention and flights, and you got to start manipulating things with orals, and maybe he just doesn't want to do that. So expect him doing the New York, expect him doing the Detroit. Someone who is doing the New York Pro is the 2023 New York Pro champion, Antonio Burton, tagging us and sharing some recent back physique updates around, I think it's 14 weeks out from the New York Pro. He did have an interest in doing the Arnold Classic. He was not on that Arnold Classic invitation list, so therefore he's not going to be in that show unless the Arnold Committee, unless the Arnold Committee comes in later and gives him a special invitation. If some of the athletes drop out, then you could probably expect to see Tonio there, expect to see him pretty sharp. Tonio doesn't really get out of shape, and he doesn't show up off. He's a very consistent bodybuilder. He's honestly probably one of the rising stars that a lot of people aren't talking about. A lot of people talk about Samson, but Tonio has made some huge improvements from last Olympia to this Olympia, and I think he's going to continue to make amazing improvements. Next up, we have Jamie Christian Joe Hall. I think it just goes by Christian. I remember he cut out one of the names, but recently sharing some physique updates on his Gladiators account. And since he kind of made that move over to being more of a TV star, he has downsized quite a bit. And on the left, you can see him at the, I believe it's the 2022 Arnold UK, where the Patrick fella won that one. He looks good, and I'm sure he's having a lot of fun being not so massive. He's still a huge dude. He's like 6'8", so he's still going to be a big fella. But it's an interesting career decision for him. I'm hoping it's better for his health, longevity, his family. I just want him to succeed. I want all these guys to succeed. So I hope he's doing well and enjoying what he's doing. And finishing it off with Ryan Terry, your current, your reigning, and next year your defending 2023 Men's Physique Mr. Olympia champion. Ryan Terry, 6 to 7 weeks post-Olympia, and still looking massive, still looking shredded, and still looking very, very lean. I'm wondering what the strategy is here. He's around 14 weeks, 15 weeks out from the Arnold UK. If that would be something he'd be interested in doing. He's in the United Kingdoms, so it's going to be a local show for him, and I think it's a great title for him to go after. I'm pretty sure he won it. He's already won it, but it would be cool to see Mr. Olympia caliber champions or equivalent doing shows besides the Olympia. That's my thought. That's my take. Let me know your thoughts on all the stories in the comment sections below. As always, I'm your host here on the Bodybuilding News Network, Josh Sanch. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing and sharing this video with a like-minded friend. But that's it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.